and I do not want to perform the algorithm because I'm so lazy, and trust me, I like being lazy. Okay? What will be the remainder? You see, I don't want to go through all this long process. I just want to know what is this, because that is what I'm interested in. So this is the divisor. What will be my remainder? That's the question. Go straight to the point. No beating about the bush. Yes, sir.
Can I try?
Yes.
A times the constant in the dividend.
You're not speaking like HR students.
The constant of the divisor times the constant of the dividend is the remainder.
Constant?
Like A.
So what happens to A? Given f of x, what is the remainder when it is divided by x plus a? Give me something straightforward. HL students, kind of straightforward answer. Don't tell me, oh, in 1948, there was somebody named Mungo Park. We don't want to know the story. Let's go straight to the point. Yes, I also try.
The greatest power decreases by 1.
What?
X, if it's x power 4, that becomes x power 3.
When it's going to start giving me specific scenario, then that is not what I want. What I want is just here. I don't need any other terminology. Every key detail is here.
I know what happens, but I don't know how to say it.
Okay, explain in your own way.
Okay, so like, you take the divisor, equate it to 0, and then you make x equals to that something.
Okay.
Right? And you make x a subject, and that something, you put it into x.
But you can actually do the
that.
same with this in terms of x, a, and f of x. Exactly what you are telling me. So, can you put it better in this case?
Make x equals to a equals, x plus a equals to 0. So,
you are walking me through the process, even though that's not what I'm asking, but
f
it's fine.
of negative a? No, wait. Right? In that situation, is it f of negative
Are
a?
you asking if? Or are you telling me that that is? I'm asking. So let me ask my question again.
Yeah.
You have a better idea of what to do. My question is, given a polynomial f of x, I do not want to perform division algorithm and divide by x plus a. I'm only interested in the remainder. So what is the remainder when a polynomial f of x is divided by x plus a? One simple statement.
F of negative a.
That's all I want. That's all I'm asking. F of negative a. And you can see that from here already. X plus 2 is equal to 0 gives this 2, this negative 2. When the divisor, 2x plus 3, is equal to 0, you get x is equal to minus 3 over 2. For the last one, when the divisor is equal to 0, you get x is equal to 2. You substitute. What you get is the remainder. Okay? So the remainder theorem states, let's write. If the polynomial f of x is divided by x plus a, of course it could be 2x plus a, mx plus whatever, just equate it to 0. Divided by x plus a, then the remainder is f of negative a. So with this, you do not need to divide. If the question requires division algorithm, yes, you have to divide. But if the question only requires the remainder, you do not need to divide. This will be extended to factors theorem. When is something a factor? When the remainder is what?
0.
0. That's how you get if something is a factor. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay? So for now, I'm going to write some questions on the board, and I'm just going to say, find the remainder, which means you don't need to perform this long stuff. Okay?
Okay, do one example just so we can see how to like.
Okay, so if I want to find it, okay, let's we do that now. Okay, practice. General instruction: find the remainder when, so question 1, let's pick this last question. When f of x, maybe it's not even called f of x, it's just x cubed, no notation, okay, is divided by x minus 2. So this is how I will do it. Because it's not called anything, so let it be f of x. That's the first thing I will do. You can call it g if you have beef with f. Because people can have beef with each other, it's allowed. You can have beef with functions too, who knows? So I will say put x minus 2 is equal to 0. It implies that x is equal to 2. So then the remainder you are looking for is f of 2. Then you work it out. Okay? 2 cubed, 2 squared, minus 5, and that should give you 7. So this is all we want. If it is already called f, you don't need to go through the first step. Just put your divisor to be equal to 0, get the value of x, then say, oh, remainder is f of that, and that's it. Comprende? Alright, so let's write 6 questions. One more. So that'll be all. Questions? Nope. So I will send the pictures. So I'll post the pictures on that model. You may be dismissed. Thank you.
You know, Daniel?
Yes, sir.